Live?
Ooh, a question on that one.
It's
It is kind of a crazy thing.
it is always a process to rebuild the stream station.
Stream station.
Are you talking?
Yes?
Okay, good. I'm trying to adjust the volume and I can't on you. For me.
See. All right.
Okay, there it goes.
Dislike.
There you go. As is your duty.
Is that everything? No, it's not. I have to do the camera. There we go. Looks like it's very well white balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Very well blue balanced. Balanced for that blue.
Widescreen. Turn the brightness all the way up. There we go.
Yeah, they really aren't blue at all in person.
And there we have it.
There, and then the focus. There.
And I mean, you're missing one of the most important things, the Lucky Bat graphic.
Yeah.
There we go. I came downstairs like 20 minutes ago and I completely forgot that this table was covered in miniatures.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So they all got shoved into a bin.
Mm-hmm. Below average intelligence. Hello, EOB fam. Bread ass, sup dudes. Film of the dudes, sup bros. Eric Arthio. Disco evening. Cake the bandit. All best part of the day. Andy Crimson, hi folks. Almost done with my partner's little model. Just waiting for glue to dry on the base. It'll be a sandy beach.
Yay.
Simon LeBron's Monkey, good day. Andy Crimson. Lucky better there.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right.
Yeah, take a sip
Exactly.
Of water.
of water.
Of water.
All right.
You gotta stay hydrated on these streams, you know.
Yo.
Dehydration is not a joke, Nick.
I have something too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what that is. Opening up a cold one.
Mm-hmm. Cracking open a cold one with the fellas.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What to do? Let's do the red.
You're gonna do red.
Yeah.
What are you painting red?
The shoulder trim, and then I'm gonna paint crisscross on the knees.
Mmm.
This guy. Here comes the neighborhood fireworks. Man, early this year.
Yeah, it's not close enough to the 4th of July.
No, people have been collecting them all year.
Yeah.
Just waiting for their chance.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Film of the dude, I watched Napoleon Dynamite while painting today, and I got to wondering what faction Napoleon Dynamite and Pedro would be in 40k. I don't know. I never saw it.
I never did either.
I don't even know. Is this a...
It's a movie.
Okay.
You're such a film buff. I would have thought.
I know.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have seen many a movie. Almost 10. I've seen Citizen Kane because someone made me.
Why?
Yeah, they sat you down and propped your eyes open like Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, I've not seen Clockwork Orange, but I've read a book about the movie. I've not read the actual book.
You mean you've not actually seen the actual movie?
I've not seen the actual movie either. But I've seen screenshots of it because of that book.
Have you read the book or not read the book?
I have not read the actual book that it is based on, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no one has. That's not. You don't need. No one.
No, it's very upsetting. So, meh.
Yeah. Why would anyone read the book if they could just watch the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you want it? Why would you read anything if you just watch?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Freedom
Why would
guy.
you read?
How is everyone? Exactly. Why, indeed.
Kyle Razman. Good evening, boys. Oh, Melee Primaris, is it tonight? Very nice.
Yeah. I've heard that these aren't amazing in game. Although I've heard everything is bad in game.
Mm-hmm.
But I will make them good. I don't care if I have to paint up 100. If that's what it takes for them to just dominate, that is what I will do.
Everything is bad.
Everything is bad. Always. All the time.
Although what isn't bad, we have secured a copy of Dominion.
Yeah!
We called in today, and now we're on a list.
Yeah.
Well, we were on one before, but that was
Yeah.
for the FBI. But now we're on a list for the Dominion set.
Hooray! Well done.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be Age of Sigmar people.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be annoying.
Yeah. Everyone knows Age of Sigmar people, annoying 40k people, gods.
Oh yeah.
That's how it works.
Letter K, nice. I'll try for Dominion 2. I already bought your copy. Yeah, it was interesting because Jay asked, like, you know, are you worried about them selling out or whatever? And the guy was not worried at all.
No, he's like, no.
No. It's kind of interesting
Mm-hmm.
because like Games Workshop, like on the article, because they released an article I think today, saying like you should probably get this pretty quickly. But I'm sure they write that for every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was interesting because the guy on the phone was like, I don't, you know, it'll be fine.
What if that's what they say to everyone?
They probably do.
Yeah.
And then somehow we just don't get it.
Mm-hmm. I wonder when you pre-order a model, do you also prepay for it? I suppose you do.
I don't know.
I think you must, because like I was like, well, we could also just pre-order it from Games Workshop and then just not buy it if we can get it from the friendly local game store.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you prepay. Otherwise, what are you ordering?
I don't think you do. I don't think you prepay.
Huh? Interesting.
At least not from the store that because we're on a list for the pre-order.
Yeah.
Mm.
Toa Reaver, are these intercessors Death Watch or Black Templar? Black Templar, although this one has been through the Death Watch chapter, and so they're wearing a Death Watch shoulder pad. The Crusade King, hey, question, should I paint up Primaris Dark Angels or Primaris Black Templar? Primaris Black Templar. Unless you think that the Dark Angels are cooler somehow, then you should paint Dark Angels, but that doesn't sound real. Kyle Razman. I think that they're good in the melee-based armies. However, in my Fist Successor chapters, those extra hits with the bolt pistol are nice before melee happens. Ah. El Turo. So, is this chat open to questions about Games Workshop items, or is there an etiquette behind this? No etiquette. You could say anything.
You could say horrendous, horrible things.
Taha M painted the dwarf from Cursed City today using inks. Neat. Matt. Michaelizine. Powerline. Powerline. Lots of stores are getting like 30 copies. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully, because if I was Games Workshop and I knew my item, every big box I put out sold like hotcakes, I would make so many. So many.
Like 7 or 8.
Yeah. Almost, yeah, like a dozen. Maybe even a baker's dozen.
Hmm.
Disco, my local game store seemed to indicate that there would be plenty of Dominion copies. When I bought my made to order Indominus, they had 6 boxes on the shelf. Yeah, I know my Games Workshop was like that too. They had tons of Indominuses, but I had already bought my made to order one, so I didn't pick one up from the game store, but
Yeah, I have a feeling that they'll be easy to find.
yeah. Sound about it as monkey. I think Games Workshop are kind of silly.
Whoa, really inappropriate. Akino Kanones, Jay and Nick are happy to talk about anything. Honestly, the dumber the better.
Doom's Lair. Gonna make some Black Templar heavy intercessors, Jay? I might. They're a little pricey in real human dollars. I was thinking though if they would look good in with the heads from Centurion Devastators, and so I might have to cast some of mine so that I have those heads. The only thing I wonder is they kind of do the same thing as the Centurions. You know, they're heavy, unkillable bodies with good strength 4, strength 5 shooting, and I feel like every single thing in my army has really good strength 4, strength 5 shooting. But it would be fun to be able to field like low model, like, you know, because I could field a Horde Space Marine list because I play Black Templar, and it would also be fun to have the option to field tanky Black Templar. Robin Bate, what do you think of a Space Marine chapter named Clashing Dragons? It is my old hockey team, named to honor them. Had fun times. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Do it. Instead of like chain axes or chain swords, they have hockey sticks.
Oh, that'd be cute.
That'd be cute. Mm-hmm.
The letter K. Sadly, here we don't have Games Workshop official stores. We only have independent stores. I mean, honestly, that's probably better. Serona, question. What is the community's opinion on custom legions? I have a homebrew Trader Space Wolves Legion that runs along demons, and I've written a backstory, and I don't know if it'll get weird looks. I love custom Space Marine chapters. Absolutely love it. Especially when they're really, 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 really good. Like, well thought out. People thought about the lore. There's, like, reasons behind every model. I really, really dig that.
I like it when it's not thought out. You just do whatever. That's really fun for me. Disco, how does one go about registering a custom Space Marine chapter?
You don't read. You just say it out loud once.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Space Bandits. That's how you do it.
You have to send a letter to Games Workshop.
Oh.
How fun would that be? And they're like, no. What?
Oh. El Turo, thank you again. Thank you, Aquino. Does anybody know if both Alpha Legion Primarchs are dead too? I have read multiple things contradicting each other. I have no idea. Doom's Lair, if I made a chapter called The Invisible Chameleons, would you let me field 5 bases as a kill team? Only if those 5 bases had 5 little chameleons on them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Garrett Ward, you ever try Pro paints?
Yeah, they're very, very good. I like them a lot.
Tomas P. Hi, just started a Black Templar's army. I really dig your paint scheme and methods. Question, what are the parameters of the chain you use? Material / diameter, etc.
Oh boy, I don't know. I know I've had a lot of hard time sourcing chain. I would say don't buy online. The way I got this was I went to an arts and crafts store and I just looked at their jewelry section and I picked out the chain that I thought was small enough. So I would, if you have any arts and crafts stores near you, or not near you, I think it's just better to do it in person. I do not know the size of the stuff. And I bought some chain in the past that was too big, and so I never put it on any models.
Interesting. Till you die from it. Okay, real talk. Are the arms and head separate on the new Space Marine models? Like, do they lend well to magnetizing for easy weapon swap?
No. Although there aren't really weapon options on any of the Primaris Space Marines. The only thing I know that does have a weapon option is the heavy intercessors. One of them can take a... or no, wait, maybe they all... One of them can take something like a heavy bolter, and then the other ones take heavy bolt rifles. And so I don't know how that would magnetize up. But I think... I guess the sergeant can take a plasma gun, and so that it wouldn't be easy to magnetize because I think the pistol comes on attached to the arm, but you could still cut the arm at the wrist and then put a magnet there. So it's doable. Maybe not as easy as it was with the classic Space Marine kit, but it's still doable. But there's just less options. Like you don't need to worry about like plasma gun, melta gun, flamer, or and grav gun. I mean, anything is magnetizable with enough super glue and the magnets.
Exactly. You know, I did a little magnetizing the other day.
Ooh.
I know. I had to re-render out models of memories.
Mm-hmm.
And I have these kilocans that are somewhat. They're like I think they're almost all magnetized, but like, a couple of them weren't. So I just bust out the drill and got it done.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And I was such a goose a long time ago when I was magnetizing the arms. I would take a hobby knife and cut the ball and like at an angle to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just sand it down.
Ah.
Perfectly. And it takes 3 seconds. You just sand it, put the magnet on, it's done. They're super easy to magnetize.
Yeah, all those guys are just ball and socket.
Oh yeah. That was also my nickname in high school.
Doomslayer. I saw the metallic paint video, Jay. Very Mythbusters. We'll get to watch. You know what? That's not a bad idea to watch Mythbusters and take notes on how they do things.
That is a good idea.
I saw the metallic paint. Yeah. We'll get to which of you is Jamie and which of you is Adam later. But I just tried JV metal colors on resin, and I noticed the viscosity is very nice. Ooh, viscosity. Viscosity reminds me of moist.
Okay.
And there you have it. I was thinking velocity.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It's about like how viscous something is.
Disco. What red is that, Jay? It's Corn Red by Games Workshop.
The
Everybody's
stream is
favorite
sponsored
company.
by Corn Red.
Oh, 7. Any advice on doing freehand for the first time? Have a banner, and I want to do a crescent moon design. Go for it. Make sure to thin your paints. It'll probably suck, but you can just try again and again and again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the best advice is keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have all these pants with stripes on them, and that's very annoying. It's a very annoying thing to do, especially because orc pants don't make any sense. But my first one sucked, and now the ones that I do now are okay.
Yay! Improvement.
Exactly. That's all I can hope for.
I knew you could do it.
Doomslayer, as Akino Kinone has just pointed out, intercessor weapons are becoming an issue. If you could dream up at least semi-serious new Space Marine weapon options, what would you want the lore to be? I like the
Shooter.
new. I like the new shuriken catapults. Tau rail rifles. I don't know. I like the new Primaris guns. I think it'd be cool if they could take the Gatling cannon that you can take on some of their vehicles in like a very Terminator style, carrying around a minigun. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, I like the new Primaris stuff. It'd be cool if you could take a Hellblaster plasma in a squad of regular intercessors. I mean, really, they could just throw in one sprue. Or they could just sell maybe like an upgrade sprue with a couple of different weapon options that you can throw on your intercessors' arms. Although one thing I like about what they're doing with Primaris is it seems like they're giving you a lot of options for infantry where you can kind of pick what you want your infantry to do. I mean, there's assault infantry if you want to charge into close combat. There's regular shooty infantry. There's heavy shooty infantry. There's sneaky shooty infantry. Like, there's kind of a flavor for all tastes. And I think that's neat, as opposed to tactical marines where it's like, you can pick one special gun. And that's what makes your army cool. That guy's got a grab gun. Oh, it missed. Okay. Well, he had a grab gun. Ah, they got into close combat. Okay, well, the grab gun didn't matter, but...
El Turo, is there a method to getting actual reflective chrome paint?
I think there's a product called Alkalade Chrome. And if you put that over glossy black primer, it'll probably look as chrome as you could possibly make anything chrome. Otherwise, just learn non-metallic metal perfectly and get good.
Yep. There you go.
Kyle Razman. So it seems my first battle in real life 40k is going to be my Space Marines versus Tau. Gag. In a couple of months. Any tips on countering them? I don't know. I think Tau are poopy right now. I mean, the best way to defeat Tau is in close combat. That's the preferred way, is to just spill their blood with punches and chain swords. And so yeah, I would say bring lots of close combat and really rub it in. You're like, oh no, your Tau get to punch back. 1 attack, 5 ups to hit, 6 ups to wound. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Chris Jackson. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip the Patreon stream tonight.
Oh no.
Oh no. But speaking of Patreon stream tonight, after this stream, we have a Patreon-only stream where you can hang out with us, and you can actually talk to us. On our Discord, we have a Patreon stage, and you can actually call in and chat with us live. You can say horrible things to us, and we'll take it.
Yeah, it's basically just a hobby hangout.
Exactly.
Chatting and painting and chatting.
And Peyton. And saying that we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Perfect. We also, let's just say maybe we have some t-shirt designs.
Well, yeah, let's...
And we put that up on the Patreon, so you can help us decide what we're going to go with.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to be involved in that.
Yeah. We're a little worried because there's a lot of nudity, but we think it's tasteful.
Man, that's pretty funny.
Matthew Mikola Powerline. I feel like Space Marines are now just Primaris, and if you want to play old Marines, just play Sisters. I mean, most of the units are still old Space Marines, and there's some absolute gems like the Centurion Warsuits. I love the Centurion Warsuits, so I think Space Marines are in a good spot where they have like well over 200 units in their codex to pick from. But yeah, like Tactical Marines are probably dead. Honestly, Tactical Marines have been dead for years and years and years before Primaris came out. Kyle, Transu, chatting and painting and shatting.
Exactly. JPZ, banana hammocks galore on the shirts.
Yeah. Doomslayer, cool. Do you think there will be a day where armies are mostly comprised of troops rather than ever-growing amounts of supposedly elite units? Everyone in 40k is so elite, it's like a WoW convention. Yeah, there's a frightening amount of elite choices in like every codex. It's a little redonkulous. But I mean, isn't there already kind of incentives to bring more troops and less other things so that you can get more command objectives or points and rallies and stuff? I think the tricky thing is the troops usually become the norm that everything else is better than. And I was like, well, if I am allowed to just take the better stuff, why wouldn't I just take the better stuff?
It is true. Michael Spitz, my laptop finally died after 8 faithful years of service and a price tag of $300. Many Fs can't afford a new one, so that's my excuse for being late. There is no excuse for being late, no matter what.
Also, rip your laptop.
Yep.
Everybody press F in chat to play respects to the laptop.
Yep. And, goodness gracious. Old Lappy Top. We'll miss ya.
Ted Trebell came across a video of somebody painting the Primaris action figure. Ever consider doing one? Nah, it doesn't look that good to me. It looks just like a scaled up regular Space Marine. Like they didn't add in new details or anything, so eh.
Monitor. Also, why the hell did they move scouts to elites? I get the balance reason, but what the fuck? They are barely old enough to wear power armor.
Yeah, they move them into elites just to end them. They're like, a few people still take this unit? Nah. Let's move them into let's move one of the worst units into the most crowded section. Mm-hmm. I hope it's because they're going to come out with Primaris scouts.
Ooh.
That's what I hope. Because I do like scouts, even though the models kind of look like poop right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if they came out with some new models that didn't look like poop?
Michael Spitz, thanks. I'll be holding a service memorial tomorrow on Discord. Come attend. It's at 4:20 a.m. What a world. Jesuchin Ferron. Part of what irks me about Age of Sigmar is that it seems there are no human soldiers anymore, only godlike supermen with dumb masks.
Yeah.
And the Gloomspite gets.
The Gloomspite gets are honestly the regular fellas, the folks.
Exactly. The folks.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot of the Age of Sigmar characters are getting bigger and shinier and more like larger than life.
Mm-hmm. I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I think that is fun.
I think it makes me like it more, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Also, the new
I just don't like people. I don't like people in the game. That's why I don't like Space Marines or anything. I don't like the people.
The newest Sigmar Marines, the Storm Eagle Talon gunship raiders of the Lost Ark, those guys are they're a lot more slimmed down and reasonable looking, and they come in Dominion, which I'm very excited about.
I don't know anything about their lore. Are they people?
They're reanimated ghosty spirits of people in magic armor.
Interesting.
So yeah, they're not like rank and file soldiers from the next town over.
Mm-hmm. Citizen Kane's Knob 69. Hey Jay, heard you've been talking crap behind my back. That's really funny.
It's a cool looking movie, and it has some of the most. It basically created like modern cinematography by being like, hey, let's shoot these movies like in an interesting way, where you can like see the ceiling and stuff and people's emotions. But it's not still good.
Ooh.
Ignis Anima, thank you. I cannot stand the Stormcast masks. I like the Stormcast masks. Although, you know what? Aftermarket heads are probably the easiest thing in the world to find.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Hart, Cities of Sigmar have plenty of normal humans. Ah, neat. Yeah, look at Cities of Sigmar. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
All I know is I can't wait to put together those cruel boys.
Kyle Transu, do you use water or medium to thin your paints? I use water.
Andy Crimson, free cities have some human soldiers, but it's like a hodgepodge of regular races like elves and dwarves and humans.
So they're like the rest.
And the rest.
There's Gloom Spites and Snake Bites. There's Seraphon. And the rest are here on Age of Sigmar.
Exactly. Michael Spitz, maybe I should put my money towards something useful. A new laptop, null oil, or food. Yeah, skip the last two, especially the food. You don't need to eat. The letter K. Hello, friends, and welcome to EOB, where Jay is always wrong from movies to war games. And so much more. Simon the Bobwise Monkey. I gotta be up at 7:30 tomorrow, so I'm gonna head out. See y'all tomorrow.
Goodbye.
We'll miss you.
Good night.
We'll miss you.
Good night. Top 10 monkeys. Eric Hirth. Cities of Sigmar can also run a full Steam tank list. I don't know anything about any of that. All I know is Gloomspite gets are cute. And I really like the Cruel Boys, even though people don't like them.
I think most people do. But everyone who doesn't like them has said that they don't like them.
Exactly.
Whereas everyone who likes them just bought them. There's a great Simpsons meme template where Homer says, "You, sir, have lost my business," and then the store owner is like taking money hand over fist, and he's like, "What?" And then Homer says, "You, sir, have lost my business." And I feel like that's Games Workshop most of the time. We can't hear you over the sound of everyone pre-ordering.
Michael Spitz, could the mighty wargamer Lucky Bat or anyone tell me if the Necron Combat Patrol would go well with the Indominus Necrons? Who needs food?
Ooh, the Combat Patrol would go great. It's there's no repeat units. Except for, I suppose, the Overlord, but it's an Overlord with different weapon options.
And I happen to agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. and that's the Lucky Bat stamp of approval right there.
Yeah.
Philip21, why should we dislike the video?
Oh my gosh,
And
you
Philip21 has
Bum, bum,
won.
ba-dum.
Great question. Yeah, let's not answer it.
Yeah.
Nah, just maybe dislike the stream and see what happens. That's what I would say.
Mm.
Kyle Transu, I'm buying Dominion for Potgrot and Stabgrot. Me too.
Oh, is that
Love
the guy and then his little grot friend?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
I love Potgrot. Love them so much. Zach V, love the content. Only been in the hobby for about a year. Keep up the great videos.
Yeah. Oh, we will. All right, everybody, we're shutting the channel down. Good run, but...
Yep. Agent Lima, evening Jay, Nick, and Lucky Bats. I got my chaplain here for the Discord challenge. Hopefully, I can get it done in
Ooh.
time.
Nice.
I bet you can.
We believe in you.
Philip21, love your guys' content. Yeah.
Thanks.
We've never gotten anyone saying on stream that it sucks.
Ah, that'd be great though. Like you guys suck. I mean, your videos aren't good.
So when Miniac started streaming,
Mm-hmm.
someone paid $10 because he was only reading ones that
Mhm.
people were paying, and someone paid $10 to say something mean about him.
Nice.
And I couldn't, and he read it, and he was like, "Oh, you." It was wild.
That thing you can't find. Same, new to the hobby, your basing videos helped a lot. Yeah, I love the basing videos.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing something special for the 100th basing video. I'm not gonna say, but
I was about to say, care to share with the class?
you know, I'll just say, if you guys see, the 100th basing video, that might be one to not miss.
Ooh.
Mm.
Internet man, Jay, heard about the Primaris Black Templar rumors? I did. Thank goodness it's gonna happen in the last quarter of the year because I'm gonna be broke going into 2022.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Flimbo the dude. Damn, I tried to pay for the Dominion with all quarters, and all the store clerk did was ask me how I got into his house and why I followed him home in his van. Shake my head.
Some people,
And I get that all the
Yeah.
time too.
Yep. And why aren't you wearing any pants?
It's a free country.
Not that free.
Mm.
The letter K. Now that I can get a response, you post 3 videos a week and you stream every night. How do you have more to talk about?
Well, I do.
And here it goes. Doomslayer. 100th basing tutorial contains no bases.
Ooh.
Victor Hugo Bittencourt Silva. How many basing videos are out right now?
I think it's in the 80s.
Hmm.
Let's see. I can use science to figure this out. Also, the playlist will just tell me.
Yeah, you said science.
We have 83 basing tutorials in that
83.
playlist. Yep.
Came in Astartes. Saw your recent video. In it, you had unpainted stormtroopers. Was wondering, are you planning to paint them like Black Templars? Make them Storm Templars?
Aww.
No, I was gonna paint them like regular old stormtroopers.
Do
Although
it for one.
one thing I think I am gonna discover, because I assume that the rebels are gonna be tricky to paint because they wear colors, whereas the stormtroopers are all white. I think the stormtroopers are still gonna be hard to paint. Just because white, getting them crisp and white, but with all the nice details and stuff, I think it will take a little bit more work. I mean, I thought, you spray them white, done. I'm like, it's not quite done. Ted Barbell, what's the number one tip you have for someone who has never painted a model before? Paint something.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you should definitely watch our video on how to make a wet palette and then put your paint onto that so that you can take a good long time to paint your minis. Get a can of rattle. Get a go to the hardware store and get a can of black spray paint, black primer spray paint. Spray the mini with that, and then just put on paint.
Yeah. Michael Spitz, 100th basic video, how to make a base out of all the other bases we made.
Nick Eris, 100 bathing video is a StarCraft 2 meta video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got that. Jeez, I haven't heard StarCraft 2 in a long time. Do people still play StarCraft 2?
Probably.
I remember a couple years ago, I would have to wait for games sometimes. Like, I was like, oh, this is dead.
That's
I
crazy.
remember, you never used to have to wait for a game.
I remember I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I barely had to wait for games. And that game is 11 years old. And there's been a Call of Duty game every year since. And I would love to play that game some more, but Apple said no.
Exactly. Andy Crimson, 83 basing videos, eh? If you keep the general progress of one a week, you'll be on your 100th basing video in under 4 months.
Ah.
I have a feeling it's going to take a little longer than that.
Yeah, probably.
Monitor, I play StarCraft, but I hate New Blizzard, so I'm morally torn. What is New Blizzard?
Is that like a thing at Dairy Queen?
Isn't the Blizzard McDonald's?
Oh, it might be. I don't remember.
I'm not sure.
Xavier, do you think Games Workshop is going to produce any new models for Chaos for 9th edition? That's true.
No.
I don't know. They haven't come out with a lot of new Chaos stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chaos is spoiled. They already have too much.
Yeah. Monitor, New Blizzard is Blizzard since Activision bought them and they went to shit.
Ah.
When did they do that? Like 10 years ago?
Ooh. Dark Avenger 3510, new Noise Marines. I assume that that Slanesh and Khorne are going to get their own Chaos factions. Just like Nurgle and Tzeentch. with the Thousand Suns and the Death Guard.
Mm.
Like, why wouldn't they? The 4 gods of chaos, the 4 factions of Chaos Space Marines. Although it isn't because I mean they nailed it with Space Marines. Hey, let's make this whole army. You know, there's a million different ways to play it because you can paint them different colors. Like that's the only difference. But with Chaos, it's like, oh god, every group of Chaos Space Marines are like a whole different thing.
Mm.
Speaking of a whole different thing, there's apparently 95 people watching, but
Oh,
only
wow.
48 dislikes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what's
Everybody
going on.
watching. I don't know if you're on the pooper, or if you're making dinner or what you're doing.
You
Yeah,
can
take your
dislike
hand
on the
out of your-
toilet.
Yeah, take your hand out of your pants and
Yeah.
dislike the stream, please. Thank
Exactly. Yeah, please and thank you. It's the least you could do.
you. Mm-hmm. Also, I think that's the most people ever watching at one time.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, maybe we can crack 100
Woo!
Woo!
in this next 13 minutes.
Woot woot!
Tell your friends. Tell your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Ignis Anima. I'm at work. Just like it even harder then. Send it to your coworkers.
Michael Spitz. Tau, please! Give me Tau! Monitor, all I gotta say is I am gonna riot if Games Workshop makes demons and Emperor's Children bad to soup like they did with Death Guard and demons. Riot! Michael Spitz, how do I dislike on mobile? Oh, is that not a thing anymore?
No, Michael Spitz. Never mind, I got it.
Ah, well done.
There you go.
Jefferson Thacker, if I dislike the stream, won't it not recommend your next stream to me? No, it'll probably
No.
recommend it harder. Because you engaged with the stream.
Exactly.
El Rondario, how does everyone feel about the Cadian head and weapons sprue upgrade for your box squad showing up 16 years late? I like the new head and weapons. I think they look nice.
Does it make the box more expensive?
Yeah, it did.
Oh my god. Are people pissed about that?
Oh, absolutely. But I think they look nice. I don't know. I don't think if they had remade, they're probably one of the better older kits, but they're still old. It was an interesting choice to make an upgrade sprue instead of just making a new box. Doomslayer, Jay, I'm trying to improve my play with Imperial forces. What's the difference between a war crime and a crime against humanity? This all constitutes legal advice. Okay, as long as it's legal, I will be your counsel. So I think a war crime. It's a good question. A crime against humanity.
Maybe a war crime is just it's a crime against just like
soldiers.
Like soldiers, but a crime against humanity is everyone and everything.
Although I suppose a war crime is just a criminal act committed by soldiers. So, like, if you steal, is that a war crime?
I don't know.
And everybody's humanity. Is a crime against humanity all crime?
Yeah. Yeah. Liking the stream is a crime against humanity. Truthfully.
Nick Eris, I would give my life for the panty face guardsman head.
Yep. Andy Crimson, the Cadian box is something like $10 to $15 more expensive with the upgrades thrown in. I'd be really kind of annoyed.
Yeah, I think it was it $35 and now it's $45?
Do you have an option?
No, you don't have the option.
Okay.
Oh.
Great. That's kind of I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna boycott Cadians from now on.
Yeah, you'll show them.
I think some people are happy though because there's finally a plasma gun in there, and there used to not be, and everyone wanted a plasma gun. Honestly, they should have put a couple, even though you can't take a couple. Unless it's kill team. Woot woot. I know there's a famous Imperial Guard list for kill team that has 8 plasma guns in it.
Mural Cunningham. I use Citadel paints. Am I weird? I only use Citadel paints. Am I weird?
No, I think a lot of people use Citadel paints.
You're not weird.
No, Weird is a company that makes a game called Malifaux and Into the Breach.
Oh, what's Into the Breach about?
It's the same. It's like 40k Malifaux, so the armies are a little bigger. Ignis Anima, war crimes may only be committed during an armed conflict, whereas crimes against humanity can be committed both in times of war and peace. A crime against humanity must be committed as part of a widespread or systematic attack against the civilian population. There is no such requirement for a war crime.
Learning.
Okay, so Games Workshop, they're committing a crime against humanity for their prices.
Yeah.
There you have it, folks.
Letter K. Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestions.
What a world. There's a lot of very, very funny people chatting on stream. I feel like we've had that since the beginning. A lot of very funny people out there.
I need a finer brush.
Doomslayer, I disagree. He is weird, but only because of that thing he did the last day of junior high school. You know what you did.
On my last day of high school, I skipped to take a drug test so I could work at a warehouse.
Yeah, that's a crime against humanity.
Working in a warehouse?
Yeah.
Or a pee test?
A little bit of both.
Hmm.
Oh, you know how I feel about pee tests.
Yes, I do know how you feel about pee tests.
It's weird though. They wanted the sample in their like personal thermos.
Yeah. All right, fill her up.
You don't get to leave till it's full.
Yeah.
16 milliliters. Let's go.
Yep. Let's fill her up. Jefferson Thacker. I mean, it's only weird if you painted your entire house using only Citadel paints. That would be very funny.
Came in Astartes. Man, when are the Imperial Guard Tempestus Scions getting war suits? Astartes got one, and the Sisters of Battle got one as well. I want to see a military-themed war suit for the boys in green. That would be interesting. I would love to see... There used to be the old Space Marine Dreadnought, like the old Rogue Trader Dreadnought that does not look anything like their current Dreadnought. It'd be really fun if they brought that back as the Imperial Guards Walker. I love the mechs. The mech suits. Keep them coming.
All mechs all the time, don't even ask.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't listen to the haters. They don't know what they're missing.
Exactly. Oh, 07. We need Duncan Rhodes to do a tutorial on how to paint a house.
Yeah, we do. Oh, 07. We need Duncan Rhodes to do a tutorial on how to paint a house.
Exactly. Lucky Bat got it.
Yep.
Tar
Yep,
Rivers.
what a world.
Props to anyone who can paint literally anything with Corax White. Yeah, Corax White is a
Oh,
poopy
yeah.
color.
That thing you can find. Why use Citadel when you can use Vallejo?
Yeah, I like Vallejo. They're very good.
Flip with the dude. Any of you guys want my gum? I'm done with it. Yeah, spit it right in my mouth, please.
What flavor is it?
Better be spearmint.
Ooh, what if it's cinnamon?
Never mind.
Nick's
then. You
favorite
do it the lucky
flavor.
bet. I feel like if you choose cinnamon gum, that's a little too aggressive.
So when you were a little kid, did cinnamon steal your lunch money?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Hmm. Yeah, because clearly cinnamon is a top tier flavor.
It's a top tier scent as well.
Yeah.
I just disagree. What's
Well, you can be
interesting
weird.
is my grandma is allergic to cinnamon.
Oh my goodness.
Well, so
And,
was my last roommate, so...
Oh my goodness. But I wonder, maybe that's why I don't like it.
Because it could kill your loved ones.
Exactly.
Doomslayer, I just saw the episode of Midwinter Minis where EOB was on. Are you guys able to retire off the residuals? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Frog, frog, frog. That's all I gotta say about it.
Frog, 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 frog.
Flimp of the dude. I'm pressing my gum against the screen. Is it going through?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, it'll spooge out of my webcam.
Nick Aris. Okay, so is all Corax White garbage? I have 3 pots and no amount of shaking can make it better. Yeah, Corax White is not very good.
R.I.P.
Throw it out. Doomslayer. Wait, Lucky Bat's last roommate was Nick's grandma? Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No. That would be weird.
That would be weird.
Miro Cunningham, the only white I use is Corax White. Well, I salute you.
Jazz, Sutra, and Farron. You know what you need to carry your Black Templar army? A briefcase with an orange light bulb like the one from Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
Tate the Hun, I am his grandma. That's true.
ABS Forge, what's a good alternative to Corax? I tried Vallejo White Gray, but it had terrible coverage. I had really good luck with Army Painter White.
Yeah.
Now I have a tube of Artist Titanium White, and that works really, really well. And there's tons of it.
Have you tried putting that through the airbrush?
I have. It doesn't see.
Not
maybe I
perfect.
haven't gotten the ratio just right, but it seems like it might be like sticky or something. It doesn't seem to want to really flow smoothly. I haven't found a white I love in the airbrush yet. I think I might have to buy like an airbrush ready white or something. I wish I could buy like a big pot of airbrush ready white paint. I've also tried inks, and the inks I didn't love either. They were a little spattery.
Didn't you try the Army Painter White and it was okay?
Yeah, the Army Painter White was pretty good.
I think white's just a hard color.
Yeah. Raw Simmerman Pro Acryl Bold Titanium Whites. Yeah, probably. Mini Studio 77E AK White. I've heard good things about the AK paint. I just watched a painting tutorial where somebody painted Lord Croak using AK interactive paints, and it was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
ABS Forge. Inks are supposed to be super smooth through the airbrush. Yeah, but white is like a very specific type of ink.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, I have different Liquitex inks, and they're really great. Like the browns,
Yeah.
and black. Like it goes through perfectly.
Oh my gosh, black through the airbrush is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But white, whew.
Victor Hugo Bittencourt Silva. I mostly use white ink from Liquitex through the airbrush. Is it ever spitty for you? Do you add anything to it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I use, the Liquitex white. And I find it likes to be a little spitty.
That's the sound that it makes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 7. When you and Jay both swish brushes in the water at the same time.
Yeah.
Victor Hugo Bittencourt Silva. I add some flow improver.
Yeah, I had plenty of that too, but it still doesn't seem to help.
Well, someone's lying here.
Yeah.
It's Jay.
Yes.
Just so you know.
I know Scott's video where he tries out different, or he puts ink through to Zenithal, and he got really spattery results too. With the Liquitex.
Interesting. Agent Lima, new rapper named Lil Spitty.
Little spitty.
I like it. Yeah, there's not enough Lils out there.
Mm-hmm. And his hit single.
Exactly.
And speaking of hit single,
Oh my
it's
gosh,
about
we're
that
way
time,
over-
folks.
We're way over time. And I didn't even know. I was just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Look, talking about white ink.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what time it is. We're going to be switching over to our Patreon-only live stream, our hobby hangout stream, where you can talk to us live.
Yeah.
You can say horrible things to us. You can just chat about Warhammer. Tell Jay he's wrong. Whatever you want to do. And we're going to be starting that up. Also, we had a bunch of videos out this week, so go watch all those videos.
Yeah.
And we'll be back tomorrow for another live stream at 9 p.m. Central. And that one's going to be a long one.
Yeah.
But you won't get to talk to us. So it's
No.
kind of lame compared to what we're about to do right now. So, all right.
Good night, everybody.